This is Ed Nowotko with Publishing Perspectives. I've got 3 minutes with Lasse Winkler of the Swedish Bookseller. Lasse, what questions are you trying to answer here at BookExpo America this year?
I don't know if I'm trying to answer anything, but I'm looking for answers. And that is about, first and foremost, it's about territorial rights. That is a question that's going to affect the Swedish market heavily when it is sold in the end. I mean, right now, English ebooks can't travel outside your countries. But once that is sold, it's going to overflow the market, at least in Scandinavia.
You feel that it's a potentially disruptive force then if the territorial copyright, particularly for digital, is challenged and defeated. And if you have English ebooks in the Swedish market, it's going to be a potential threat or undermine the indigenous industry?
Well, surely, because a lot of people speak English and they read it. First you got the numbers. I mean, it's much cheaper to buy a digital book in English than to buy one in Swedish. And you got so many titles coming over. It's going to affect the prices, it's going to affect what kind of books that are translated, because there are a lot of books that are translated into Swedish today. There won't be tomorrow, because you will sell so many English copies, then it will eat up that part of the market. So it's going to affect us.
Do you see a kind of compromise that could be administered between the large Swedish publishers and the English language publishers, or do you think this is something that needs to be legislated at a different level?
It has to be on a different level. If anything could be done, I mean, whatever you can do, people tend to do. So if you can buy the book, I would do it. I mean, if I can buy the book, the ebook from directly when it comes out here, I would, if it's a note that I like. And I read English.
Are the Swedish publishers capable of fighting this off by increasing their speed to market of translations, or by developing a strong customer base with loyalty involved? Or
when it comes to the speed of translation, it's a fight. I mean, the publisher, the US publisher, the UK publisher, they tend to hold back on the rights. They only sell it when the export, what do you call it, the export book comes out, or I mean, they want a window. They all want a window when the digital book can be sold before they give you the right to translate certain titles. It's been like that with paper. It's going to be like that with digital as well. And the Swedish publishers try to fight that by asking by trying to get the possibility to translate and come out at the same time as the English version comes out. That's one way. I don't know if UK and US publisher will accept that.
And what is the kind of current state of the Swedish ebook market? Is it something that's still nascent, or?
I could say non-existent. But I mean, we have about 4,000 titles today. Most of them are textbooks, and it's growing. It's coming up. It's gaining pace, but it's not really. We're not really there yet.
Are there any especially interesting or innovative projects or programs you've seen come out of Swedish publishers compared to what you've seen coming out of the West?
Well, we are pretty much a group of people that adjust very fast, and so you will see that. And I've seen few digital books, like there's a publisher now selling the digital book, both in you can read it and you can listen to it at the same time. You can choose when you buy the book.
Okay. So that's a start.
That's not much.
Not much.
I mean, you got enhanced ebooks in Sweden as well.
Okay.
And some pretty good.
Okay. What's a good example? Can you think of one?
Yeah, well, Bonniers are actually doing a couple of ebooks now that they sell here in US for their US publisher. There's some children books that are really good.
How about for the next 6 to 12 months, what do you see as the priority that Swedish publishers need to be concerned about?
It is the digital market. It is they need to be on the market. I mean, Bonniers, the biggest publisher, they are there, and Norstedts, the second biggest publisher there, and a few smaller friends or publishers that are really there. But everybody has to realize what's coming, and they have to defend the market and the language that they have. So that's what I need to do.
Thank you very much. Have a good BEA.